Hey guys, what's up? Lucari Fan 843, and I bring you more Miami Dolphin franchise. I'm sorry that I didn't do it over the weekend. I guess I just wasn't up to feel. I just didn't feel like doing it. But if you guys paid attention, you saw what I did in place of that. So yeah, what I'm doing here is just going through the free agents. Some nice guys in free agency in some areas, maybe except for the guards and center and left tackle. But in tight end, there's some decent guys. I see Zach Miller. I see a Jeff King, a Delane Walker, a Craig Stevens, a Chris Wilson, Bajima, Travis Beckham. Bear Pasco, Tom Santee. I'll sign Beckham. And if I want to, let's take a look at our depth chart. No, roster. Guys, there's actually someone free agency I just want to pick up, so I have to make an adjustment. So the signing of Travis Beckham, well, I'll release Jamie Mills. I want to sign one more guy, a tight end, but I'm going to need to release someone else. Well, I'm going to have to say goodbye to Clifton Ryan, but don't worry, I know who I'm going to pick up. Yeah, I see Granger, but I want to keep him. My love is speed. Well, of course, potential is a D. That is bad. For you guys, FYI, I have McClellan starting with Dansby, and you know, I'm just gonna release Drew Snick. I mean, give Michael McAdoo a chance. Yeah, I'm really happy that I signed Janikowski. Alright, so free agents. Let's actually go through other spots. I'm surprised Matt Moore hasn't been picked up by someone else. I see Max Hall, Santa Koalas, Charlie Whitehurst, Kellen Clemens. Let me look at him. No, I'm good at quarterback, so I won't have to worry about that. I'm just going to take a look. That's Terrell Pryor. Excuse me. No, guys, just to let you know when we start the game, don't expect to hear me talking because, well, I don't know, I just don't want to talk. Oh, I'm going to sign Bernard Scott for a good reason. Let's look fullback. I'm actually good with that, so no. Tight end. Who do I want? Zach Miller? Yeah, I'll go with Zach Miller. Just for the heck of it, get Bear Pascal. I don't know why. I might release someone later. And actually, I'm going to release someone now. I think that might be Bear Pasco. But he actually has a good overall. Or at least potential. Beckham has a C. You know, I'm going to release Miller. Let me look. Yeah, I'm going to release Miller. So I have Travis Beckham and Bear Pasco. And here's the guy that I found free agency earlier. right here. Stephen Paya. Here's someone that can really help with the defensive line. Alright, so before we head on to play at the Jets, let me make a depth chart change. So Bernard Scott. I think it's a good idea that Scott. In fact, let me go third down running back. Curette, he's going to handle that. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to put Bernard Scott back up there. Then now Thomas will back up Curette. I'll just keep Reggie Bush there. Tight end. Travis Beckham. Whoops, I did not want to switch Dennis Pitta. I'll just put him here. And I'm actually going to make Dennis Pitta my starting tight end. I don't know, there's just something I like about Dennis Pitta other than that he's a Raven. There's some things I like about him. So Paya, he has an overall 76. And here's a little tough one because Glass, he's good. But I'm going to do that. Left outside linebacker. There you go, back middle linebacker. Right outside. Alright. Cornerback, good. Let's take a look at punt returner, kick returner spot. So let's see here. Well, we've had trouble with kick return. And I'm happy to see that Bernard Scott has some potential there. So I'm going to put Bernard Scott as pretty much the primary kick returner. Punt returner, going to keep Randall Cobb with the job. Yeah, I'm just going to put Reggie Bush right there. Alright, so without further ado, let's hurry on and go to the Jets, and this is a double match. Or at least a 2-game video. Oop. I apologize for that. Guys, as soon as kickoff hits, don't expect me to do commentary. I'll tell you my impressions of the game, well, after the game. So, but only for this video. I was going to say episode, but video is better to say. So yeah, no commentary for this video for these 2 matches, but some post-game impressions and the what's it. Alright, so we say tails, we win the toss. We're going to receive just because. And if you see a little buzz right there, actually you don't, so that's good. What I do. Seriously guys, you did that to us last season. Can you like give it a break? So Bernard Scott's right there. Spin move, oh wow! Alright, actually I didn't hush up. So I'm going to. Alright guys, I will talk to you after the game. Adios. Alright, so that's the game. And the player of the game is Jeremiah Bell. What a game that was for the Dolphins. Holy cow, they forced 7 turnovers. Wow. Let's look. Player stats. Ooh, they really tortured Sanchez. 4 interceptions. LeBlanc, CJ Blanc, he had a decent game. That's a bad quarterback rating. But, you know, he'll get better over time. This wasn't one of his games. Curette had a slow start. Actually, Blanc did pretty good because he got a rushing touchdown. But anyway, Curette had a good one. 24 times, yeah, he had a slow first half. 125 rushing yards, 5.2 average, 1 rushing touchdown, didn't fumble. And just, wow. Dennis Pitta, Devon Best, they did good. But yeah, you can see Dennis Pitta was more on my target. Pouncey and Ikog, or whatever his name is, allowed a sack. Paya had a very good game, making his debut as a Dolphin. 2 sacks. Man, oh man. You guys saw Dennis Pitta's fourth fumble? That was kind of funny. But first for that offsides by Haruki, that was my fault. Same thing for that 55-yard miss. I didn't adjust it low enough. Plus, it was raining, so. I also kind of take blame for Sean Smith allowing that touchdown to Holmes. Hey. Those are past now. 42 minutes on this video already. Jeez. Alright, so. This time I'm actually going to do commentary. I changed my mind. I'm going to commentary where we host the Texans. I'm going to take a look at the injury report for us and them. Well, we will get Carey back after this game. Let's look at the Texans. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good at all for them. Oh man, look, they have some big injuries. Foster and Watt. Those are big, massively big injuries. Yeah, as you guys noticed in that other game against the Jets, I made a few attempts on doing a user pick, but they were dropped. Alright, so we host the Texans at Sun Life Stadium. Alright. It's tails, and they will receive. We will defend the right. So, let's kick off. I'm gonna take a look at their depth chart after this kickoff, as it is down in the end zone for a touchback. So, let's look at the depth chart for offense and defense for the Texans. Matt Schaub is starting. Ben Tate will be filling in for the injured Arian Foster. Leonard Weaver is the fullback. Owen Daniels starting tight end. At left tackle they have Dwayne Brown. At left guard they have Wade Smith. At center they have Chris Myers. At right guard they have, actually filling in right guard is left tackle Demetrius Bell. At right tackle Eric Winston starting, so pretty decent offensive line. with J.J. Watt hurt, Marcus Stroud will be starting for him. Starting at right guard, we have Dave Ball. At defensive tackle, Earl Mitchell's hurt, so Antonio Dixon will be filling in for him. At left outside linebacker, Brooks Reed. At middle linebacker, D'Amico Ryan. At right outside linebacker, Mario Williams. Cornerbacks. Starters are Jonathan Joseph, Kareem Jackson, and Brandon Harris. At free safety, Daniil Manning. And at strong safety, Glover Quinn Jr. So, here they come. So first and 10, looks like they're going to give it to Ben Tate. And Missy had a very good game against the Jets. You guys remember that. That was a good game on Missy's part. Alright, so 2nd and 12 after tackling Ben Tate for a loss of 2 yards. Schaub drops back and he will find Owen Daniels. Will Allen tries to strip him of the football, but he hangs on. I'm just going to do a zone blitz. You can see Schaub's numbers so far this season. They send Daniels in motion and he drops back. Who's he gonna oh! Cameron Wake bats it down. And that'll be a 3 and out for them. Nice job by Cameron Wake on that flat to curl zone. And I had no shot of blocking that after Clemens got a little push. Randall Cobb does a spin move, but it's taken down at the 46. Let's see if our rookies can get a quick start. Well, for Blount, he'll eventually build up. I mean, he's a rookie. For Curate, I'm expecting he will make a quick impact because he has done so in the first 2 games, and he's tackled for a loss. So we'll have to pass. And I'm thinking about making another depth chart move. Oh, and we get intercepted by Nolan, the safety. That was a bad. I could take that on me because I just read it wrong. I really have a tendency to make those kinds of mistakes. As Ben Tate gets to the outside, Jeremiah Bell is there for the tackle. So, 2nd and 6. Let's see what they will do. Schaub drops back. He has time. And then he's tackled from behind. Get sacked. Just get sacked, baby. Missy, who's having a very strong start, who is now the starter after the retirement of Jason Taylor. So 3rd and 11. I'm actually not feeling happy about that coverage, and I can use her pick on you know who, Schaub, and Jacoby Ford was the intended receiver. I was not happy about this. I was not very comfortable once this deep zone here was blown a bit. Pretty much Rashad Jones was the only one that was signed to do deep coverage there, so I guess I got a little fortunate there. I had to use controlling because that, but that was a great. I managed to make the play right that time, and I come up with a big interception. User pick. Oh, and I'm happy. And this will be I gotta stop saying this, but this is going to be an hour-long video, I'm afraid. But hey, it won't matter. Because there's something called watching the video later. Oh, we find a nice hole. Curette. Slow start, but I'm hoping he'll boost his numbers up as the game goes on. Hopefully a little quicker, but it depends on the blocking. As Dixon drags him down after a gain of about 4. That's the end of the first quarter. So what to do? We're going to keep running it. Going to hand it off to Curet for the dive. And, ooh, I should have done something else as Brooks Reed brings him down after 3-yard loss. Alright, so 3rd and 9. I should have waited a little bit longer, and Dennis Pitta is hurt. That is not good. So we'll have to punt, and I'm going... It's not good that Dennis Pitta's hurt. It looks like we will find out at a later time. So 1st and 10 for the Texans. They hand it off to Ben Tate, and Langford is there with the tackle. 2-yard loss. Still no report about Dennis Pitta yet, but I'm not going to be that concerned yet because we are not on offense. Shaw drops back. He finds Weaver in the backfield. He breaks a tackle and steps out of bounds. So 1st down. It's a new set of downs for the Texans. Shaw finds whoever that was. Cadogan. Still no report. Unless that could have been a minor. If so, good. Yep, it was a minor. So fortunate. We are so fortunate that Dennis Pitta is good. And he gets the toss out to Ben Tate, and what a hit by Jeremiah Bell. Dropping Ben Tate for a 3-yard loss, I think. Alright, so 3rd and 6, I'm going to switch the play around. I'm not going to do it again. So they hand it off on the draw to Ben Tate, and he is tackled after a 1-yard gain. We're going to choose to play, but that takes us to the 2-minute warning, and it's 4th and 5. We'll receive, actually I meant to say that they're going to punt the ball away. So, no shot of blocking it. Spin move, Randall Cobb breaks one, but is tackled at the 28. Well, gotta love his effort. So, Dennis Pitta is back in the game. That is very reassuring. By the way, linebackers is not that much of a good idea to cover Dennis Pitta. We find him for a big gain and on the 1st down. Just going to keep going. Not going to worry about the clock. And that is overthrown. Intended for Devon Best. If that was timed a little bit better, boy, that would have been a touchdown. So, 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. We're going to get it quickly to Heartline. And I'll tell you my idea after this game because I forgot to do it. So we're handing it off to Curet, and no, I was not enjoying, I did not like that. So, 2nd and 10. We're going to find Dennis Pitta through the middle, and that's a 1st down. We're not going to call a timeout. We're not going to go no huddle. There's still plenty of clock. 1st and 10. And I was a little late on trying to execute the screen. First I had a defender coming after me, so I had to run off and give myself more time. But I wasn't able to go fast enough, and that is thrown right into the arms of Harris, who kneels in the end zone. Intended for Devon Best. That was just not a good decision on my part. Now I just got to do better at quarterback. And that's a law pass to Andre Johnson, who gets tackled almost immediately. What do they say? They say it's a catch. I would have been surprised if they said it wasn't. So 2nd and 4. I'm just going to change the play. Let's see what happens. Shaw finds Jacoby Jones, and he fumbles. Rashad Jones with the recovery. He could go in for the score. Touchdown, Dolphins. So we get the first points of the game on defense. So Rashad Jones, I think, has gone off to a great start. Something that I really wanted to see from him because he struggled at times. I did a user pick with him that prevented a touchdown. And then he recovered a forced fumble and returned it for a very important score. And Ben Tate is tackled for a 2-yard loss, trying to execute the toss. That sounds a little funny. Alright, but 2nd and 12. They're going to hand it off to Ben Tate. I was off on that. So 1-yard gain. I'm going to call a timeout here. So 3rd and 11. With 16 seconds left to go. With 16 seconds to go. Carlos Dansby now tackles Ben Tate for a 3-yard loss. Tried to strip him, but no can do. But they will punt the ball away. So no, I won't be able to block it. Oh well. Randall Cobb breaks a tackle, and I guess another 4 seconds left, and they want us to do the Hail Mary. There's no way I'm going to do the long field goal, and just because 61-yard field goal is a tough one. So let's see what we can do with this Hail Mary. Look at that offensive line, and that is bounced around and falls in the end zone. Incomplete, I guess, intended for Devon Best. So we get the ball, and I'm going to pass a little more to try to get Blonde's stats back up, because I really don't want him feeling down. Because really, I know he has potential. It's just he's not having enough time to do it, show it. But there's a good example as we find Dennis Pitta. You guys better find another way to cover Dennis Pitta, because he's tearing your defense. But of course I'm not going to leave Curate out. We're going to give him the football, but I'm actually not sure about this, so I'm going to change the play to a zone weak. And actually that's a little weird, but I'm just going to change the play. He goes up the middle. Yeah, I haven't been running a lot with him, but that's what I'm going to do for now. Hopefully I'll get a big gain with him. Well, he gets the first down and a decent gain, so can't complain. To be honest, I think the road of a running back is harder than the road of a quarterback. Because as a running back, you have a lot of things to do. For the quarterback, yes, you do have a lot of things to do, but if you have a good offensive line, receivers, such, that makes the job easy. But being a running back is harder. That's my opinion. So I'm going to do the halfback slams. I'm just going to keep giving it to Curate. Decent gain, about 5 yards. D'Amico Ryans with the tackle. I'm going to keep giving it to Curate. Besides, any gain is a good gain. And we get a 7-yard gain. Curate slowly building his stats back up, building his stats up. 1st and 10. He had a little room, but the blocks couldn't hold him long enough as Dave Ball comes with the tackle. Alright, so 2nd and 6. I have a good feeling about that. Oh, it's Danielle Thomas filling in for Curate. So it looks like Curate wants to break, and that gives us a chance to get throwing as we enter the 4th quarter. And Curate's going to come back, so I'm just going to feed him the football. And Curate, wow, fighting for those yards. 7-yard gain. So, 2nd and 3. Anthony Fasano is in. We had a good shot of trying to slip it into the end zone, but that hole just closed quickly. So 3rd and 3 at the 3, back where we were at the previous play. Curate, he has a hole and he dives in for the score. Finally, something he can be happy about. And well, Blonde, I'm sure he's a little upset, but even though we have a 2-possession lead, regardless of what happens with the Texans there on out, I'm just going to try to get some quick passes done. Hopefully a touchdown to get Blonde a little more motivated. Because a 2-interception game is really not pretty when you have no touchdowns. That's just really unfortunate. And Shop drops back and he's going to scramble away. And he's sacked by Missy. And they're going to go no huddle. And they're going to empty the backfield. Shop. He gets hit as he throws and Cameron Wake backs it down. Missy with the pressure. He's having a great... I really don't know if season is the right way to say it as of now. But he's doing good so far, filling in for the retired Jason Taylor. And they're going to set up the screen and he fumbles and Missy is there to recover it. And he is tackled. Missy's already having a good one. I'm happy about that. So yeah, I'm going to pass. And that was batted down. Intended for Dennis Pitta. Alright, so 2nd and goal. I'm just going to empty the backfield and pass it. Change Dennis Pitta. And who do we find? Wide open in the end zone, up the middle. Dennis Pitta with a diving catch. Wow. Extra point is good. We now lead 21-0. 2nd year in this franchise mode. Dolphins doing terrific. Defensively, especially. I guess there's some offensive things we can work on, but I think that some things may be better once we get our offensive guards back. Especially our starter, who I believe is coming back next week after this game. And he finds Jacoby Jones. Rashad Jones tried to strip him, but he hangs on and they go no huddle. Where's... Alright. Schaub. That's batted down by... I guess Cameron Wake. So 2nd and 10. Up. Oh. An injury timeout. That was my fault about that. That was just not a good idea of mine. 1st and 10. We're gonna have to find out about this injury later. As he finds Joseph. Wait, Jonathan Joseph? Are you serious? Ooh, then I think I know who's hurt. Andre Johnson. And Carlos Dansby with the interception. He goes the other way. He breaks Matt Schaub's tackle, and then he's taken down by Ben Tate. Awesome job by Carlos Dansby. I mean, seriously, he's been a huge playmaker this season, or at least starting off the season, and last season. He was a massively big defensive playmaker for us. And Curette gets hit hard. Gain up maybe a few inches, I guess. And that, I guess after this run, we're heading into the 2-minute warning. Yeah. And Curette, he goes up and he gets the first down. So pretty much I'm just going to run it up until the point where we near the end zone. I'm going to try to do a quick pass. Because I'm still happy if we have like I'm happy if, like, even though my quarterback has 2 interceptions, he has 2 touchdowns to go with it. I'm still happy even with that. And Curette finds a 3-yard gain on that run. So, 3rd and 2. And he gets hit hard. But we're just going to have to settle for the field goal. Janikowski, possibly a big free agent pickup, will kick the 44-yarder. And yeah, that 55-yard miss was my fault. And he nails it. He kicks it through. So, 24-0. The Dolphins. So far in this series, you guys have noticed that they have created some shutouts. Shutout games, actually. And it's just amazing. Well, defensively now, they're a lot stronger. And he finds Calujan, or whatever his name was, as I possibly, he's hurt. So, 1st and 10. He finds Jacoby Jones, and they're gonna go. I think they're gonna go no huddle. CJ Blonde. There's some things that I'm gonna need to work out with him. They find Jonathan Joseph. Yes, it is a little weird when... Oh, Haruki Nakamura with the interception. That ends the game. He spins around and he moves around. As I was saying, it's nice to have someone that can be a corner and a receiver. And Haruki, man oh man. Oh, Curette breaks one, but he's unable to keep his balance. But he gets the first down. But man, Haruki, guys. He's just so amazing. I'm very happy that I picked him up in free agency. His biggest moments were when he was filling in for Jeremiah Bell. And we find a huge hole, Curette. I'm going to call a timeout here. I really want to see if I can get into range where I can try to throw for a touchdown with Blanc. Curette breaks one, and I'm just going to let him tackle him here. So 2 seconds. This is the only time I'll be able to. This is the only shot I have to try to get CJ Blanc one more touchdown. And why not do it with Dennis Pitta? He dives for another touchdown. His 2nd touchdown reception. Let's highlight him. I'm gonna zoom in. Seriously, look. There's what, a safety right there? Yeah, that's Quinn. One hand. I see a future with Dennis Pitta once we get some rusty areas worked out with the offensive line and with Blount progressing as the time goes on. But that is the game. What a great way to end the game. And MVP, Rashad Jones. 31-0 Dolphins. Man, oh man, guys. Curette and Blount. Yeah, they're a little rusty, but these guys are showing that they can do it. As we improve to 4-0. So we'll be going to the Jaguars next time. Let's take a look at the Jaguars injury report. Matt Roth, Anthony Collins, Aaron Capman. Alright, so guys, let me take a look. Look, we will have our left guard back, so there's some relief for us. We will have... I'm sorry, right guard. That's what I meant to say earlier. I meant right guard, not left guard. But we get Vernon Carey back. John Jerry's out for the year. I put him on injured reserve. So, with Carey coming back, it's huge for us. I'm going to, it's possible that that left guard's going to be an area to address, so let's go to scouting. I wouldn't address it as a big problem because we have a young guy who is possibly capable of doing it. So I'm just going to scout second, third round guys. You know, I might as well draft a scout for those. Scout the fourth rounders. And then again, I'm just going to do all three. The first round, second round, third round. Alright, so let's take a quick look-see at what we already have. Betzo, who is a projected second rounder. I'm just going to do it like that. Alright, let's look. Decent. Denard is a first round draft pick, projected to be. But here's something else, guys. Green. He's a projected third round. I could steal him, like, I guess the first round, or I might end up doing the second round. I might steal him in the first round because I don't want to risk losing him. But look at this. Pass block 89, run block 87. That's very balanced. That's something I got a lot. That's something to like. And 84 impact blocking. The reason why he's a projected third round is possibly because of other things like strength or awareness or acceleration. But overall, look. Well, actually, I didn't mean this overall, but look. Question 90. He's 22. Projected third round. I see something a little better than third round for Green. So hopefully later. Yeah. These guys, mostly Green, I'm hoping to get in the draft. But we'll have to wait and find out. But in the meantime, wait. Alright, so before I go, let me make a depth chart adjustment. I'm going to compare my left guards. Actually, I start Bernadou anyway. So guys, that is pretty much it. So I will see you guys next time. Adios.